Here we go again, folks. Looking for lunkers. Give you a little lunker wisdom here. Get on your mapping app, and you're going to want to go to where you adjust your water depth and adjust the depth down by 10, 15, 20 foot. Adjust it down drastically, okay? Where it shows there's just no water there at that depth, those are high spots in the channel, okay? And those high spots in the channel are going to be key locations during the middle of the summer. Look here now, I'm going to show you what we got. I'm going to take this off. That's a Yamamoto watermelon red flake Senko. Let me show you what we got right here. So that's the Grande Bass Rattlesnake O and watermelon red flake. Okay, I'm gonna pull one out and I'm gonna compare it to a Yamamoto Senko, 5-inch Senko, and watermelon red flake. Okay, look here now. Make sure I got the camera angles. Alright, so what you got there, that's the Grande Bass Rattlesnake O and watermelon red flake, and a Yamamoto Senko and watermelon red flake. And you see how that the tail end, there's the same size, same profile bait, but the Rattlesnake O right here at the midsection at the egg sac has been ribbed. Boy, I tell you what now, I can't say it enough. That right there is a bait that if you ain't fishing it, if you hadn't ever fished it, it'll blow your mind, boys. I'm telling you now. There it is. Because of that rib section, which is what gives it that action, it's a little weak. It's a little weak right there at the midpoint. Okay, you might only get one fish off of it, which is unfortunate, but when you just need to put one in the boat, I've said it before, I'll say it again, you're out looking for lunkers, you ain't catching nothing but skunkers, you better tie yourself on some Grande Bass. That's a fact, son. That is a fact. I'm gonna put that thing in there like that. So I just poke it straight through. Once I get it poked straight through there like that, I'm gonna back it out where I can feel the hook point just barely touching my finger, and then I'm gonna run that hook point just under the epidermis of the bait. You know what I'm saying? Just under the skin, that top layer. I don't want my hook point exposed at all. I want it completely buried, but I don't want it in there buried real deep. That's the DC 733, okay, Champion XP. And this is a Tatula, a 2020 SV. And I just fluffed the reel up. Now let me show you what I'm gonna do right here since I've been going through all this hoopla. I engage the reel, turn the drag down to where it'll pull off easy but won't unspool, and pull that out of there, just like that. Just keep pulling it out until it's all out. Okay. Now see there, if I'd have put my thumb on the spool, those wraps, they would have bound up. That's how you get the knots in the spool. And it wouldn't have surprised me not one little bit. I had a fish pick that up while I was going through all that mess. That happens a lot, especially with a bait like this Rattlesnake O, because that tail right there, it's working. There you y'all. I don't know what this is, but it's a good one. Feels like about a 4-pounder if we can get him in the boat. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, look here, y'all. And when you're out looking for lunkers and you ain't catching nothing but skunkers, you better tie yourself on some grande bass. Four 0. All right, let's get this fella back in the water. It's too hot to be out here hanging out in the sunshine. Okay. Yeah. It's just gonna ease off. There he went. I got a pack of baits right here that was sent to me for the purpose of a review. And it's a pack of worms from Grande Bass. And they sent me 2 packs. 1 pack for me to review and 1 pack to give away to another angler that I meet out on the water.
Oh, really?
You interested? It's what I just caught that one on.
Is it?
Yeah. You ever heard of Grande Bass? Yeah. Yeah, it's some of their stuff. I tell you what, now Grande Bass, you know, they're a Texas-based company, and Monster Bass subscription service bought them out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That's where I came in. But I don't think the fish around here seen them very much because you can't buy them locally.
Yeah.
You know, you got to order them online from Tackle Warehouse or somewhere like that. But they work out real well on shaky head.
Yeah.
I usually fish them on a 1/4 ounce shaky head. These are the rattlesnake O's is what they are. It's a Cinco profile. But the top end of it is ribbed. Yeah.
I throw a shaky head a good bit.
Do you? Well, if you throw a shaky head a good bit, these right here will, they'll put you on them.
A lot at night.
At night, yeah. These are watermelon red flake.
Believe it or not, that right there, DD22.
Yeah.
In this shallow ass water, a lot of fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get hung up a good bit, but.
Well, I tell you what, I was out on, I was put in at Fall Creek fishing the Convergence up there. And I caught a little 10-inch bass on a ducket rattle trap.
Yeah.
I got that sucker up there. He got to flopping around. I got a hook in my finger.
Really?
Yeah, I had to pull that hook out.
That joker, that hurts.
I mean, barbed deep through and through.
Oh, Lord.
Luckily, it was through and through and not, just buried.
Those are good looking worms.
Yeah. Yeah, give them a shot on a shaky head.
Yeah.
And I tell you what,
they, I may try one here in a little bit.
Those Grande Bass plastics,
Yeah.
they've outproduced a lot of the Strike Kings and the Yamamotos and just the stuff I would generally fish with. And the only explanation I can come up with is the fish don't see them around here. It's a different action.
It's a different profile, different.
Yeah. All right, buddy. My name's Jason, by the way. Mark. Nah, nice to meet you. Good luck, man. Let's stop and fish right here for just a minute. Here you go, taking out a backlash. When you're catching fish, picking out backlashes, that's when you're getting your bites. That's a good sign that you might need to slow down just a little bit. That's a good one right here now. Put him on the scales too if we get him in here. Goodness gracious, look at there, y'all. That's another 4-pounder probably. Look here. When you're out looking for lunkers and you ain't catching nothing but skunkers, you better tie yourself on some grande bass. Three two. He ain't a 4, he's a 3-2. I thought he'd go 4. Close enough. All right. Grande bass, rattlesnake O, 1/4 ounce tungsten shaky head, watermelon red flake.